the first person, Efosa, I don't want to spoil his surname, but I'll try. Efosa Ighodalo is founder and CEO of Hashgreed. Please, round of applause. And we have Tunji Anjorin. I hope I got that too. He is the editor-in-chief of Panaromic, and he's going to speak to us. People are not clapping. We don't know who it is. So yes, welcome.
And everything. But I say, look at Instagram can freeze your account tomorrow. You understand? Meta can freeze your account tomorrow, and you lose all those followers gone. So you need to have ownership of your followers, because now your followers are owned by Instagram, right? So creators can actually own their followers by creating fan NFTs. So imagine if now we have Nami Mark fan NFT right now going on. So imagine if someone like this popular actress, let me just use anyone, Ini Edo for example, right? Imagine if all our followers have her NFT, and then she does partnership with Silverbed, with Prince Ebano stores, with pharmacies, with hospitals, that please, when any of my people come with my NFT, give them 10% discount, give them 20% discount. So that means Inedo is following you to the marketplace. When you go shop for grocery, Inedo is following you as an NFT. All right? When you go to the doctor, Inedo is with you as an NFT. When you go to the pharmacy, when you go to the movie theater, you are enjoying Inedo influencing. So she's part of your life. So I think that is when we actually have influencers, and we actually have this relationship with brand influencers, because you are enjoying their benefits, you are enjoying their influencing everywhere you go. All right? But apart from that, all you are just doing is just liking pictures, saying hello, you know, and that doesn't bring anything to Inedo, that doesn't bring anything to you as well. So definitely it's a game changer for creators.
Thank you so much. This is for you, Tunji. So must you be an artist before you can mint NFTs?
Hello everyone, my name is Tunji Anjorin. You guys can hear me, right? Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear him?
Yes, sir. Seems like... Can you guys hear me now? So, my name is Tunji Anjorin, and I am the editor-in-chief for Panaromic Comics. And naturally, comic books are a component. I hope you okay. I know you guys can hear me now. So my name is Tunji Anjorin. I'm the editor-in-chief for Panaromic Comics. I have a line of historical comic books. In 7 comic books, we've touched 7 of Nigeria, 36 states. Odudua, Oshun, 1897 Benin, Queen Amina, Kaduna, Erie Kingdom, Anambra, Eyo, Lagos, Mary Slessor, Calabar, and Jaja Rivers. The question is, do you have to be an artist to be an NFT artist? Clearly not. NFTs are in their infancy stage. They're very small right now. And we see pictures and we think that that's all an NFT is. It's not true. You can put music on the blockchain as an NFT. You can put a movie on the blockchain and as NFT. Real estate. Somebody here said that at the end of a Coursera course, instead of you getting a PDF that you probably will never use again, it can be an NFT. So almost any form of content, and content is the driver for technology, is an NFT. Does that answer your question?
So this is for Adisa. You minted and sold an NFT. What inspired it? What inspired it? And I think you should respond to this question like you respond to those comments under your post on Twitter, because people are like, how do you go about it? What do we need to do? And all of that. So what inspired the idea, and how did you go about it? Sorry, the idea of what? The idea of what? You minted and sold an NFT. Yeah. So how did you go about it? and what inspired the idea?
Okay, so good afternoon, guys. My name is Adisa Olashile, and I'm a creative mobile photographer here. So I take pictures with my phone and I edit my phone. I've been doing that since probably 2016 when I was in university. I take pictures for my colleagues in school, taking their birthday pictures and all of that. So before NFTs, I was just like a content creator. I post stuff on Instagram. So last year I heard about NFT from one of my colleagues in school. I didn't really know what NFT was all about then till this year, where I was just, I was just going through YouTube, learning how to like mint, learning how to go about NFTs and all of that. So I minted my first collection this year, which I didn't make any sales from it. So one of my friends on Twitter just messaged me that, oh, probably you should mint another collection, then give it another title. So I minted another collection, which I was making sales from it. So what brought about the picture that went viral was I was just at the CDS one time like that. So I took pictures of an old man, which I posted on Twitter when I got home. So the picture went viral, and one of my collectors that has collected from me before messaged me that he loves the picture, that I should mint the picture for this price. So I was so cool with the price that he gave me because I was not expecting any sales that day. So I minted the picture and I made a sales. Then I posted it again that I was going to give the man 50% of the sales that I made because I was not expecting any money that day. So that was what brought about the idea of minting the picture and giving him 50%. Did I answer your question?
Hello everyone, we have the man of God in our presence. Let's just give him a round of applause. You're welcome, sir. Man of God. This one is for everybody now. Explaining to a 5-year-old, how do you go about minting, selling and trading NFTs as a Nigerian this time?
Minting, selling NFTs. Actually, I learned everything on YouTube, like how to mint on YouTube, because before NFT, I thought NFT was just like a PFP projects, what other people do. Like, I don't really know what NFT was all about. So I went to YouTube, learned how to like mint. Like, I had to have my, my wallet, which is MetaMask wallet, OpenSea. I downloaded OpenSea. So from MetaMask wallet, you can just log it into OpenSea, like connect your wallet to OpenSea, then create a collection. There's a way you can create a collection on OpenSea, then give it a title, because I think that is what people get to like buy, the title, the descriptions you give your, your collections, your pictures.
This is loud. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? All right. So this is going to like take a little while. So Hashgreed is for Africa. You understand? We have made it easy for Nigerians to own and create NFTs because we have Hash Naira. You can bring your Naira into Hashgreed as Hash Naira. Hash Naira is one-to-one with Naira. All right? And then you can sell NFTs in Naira. And also in BUSD, in BTC, in USDC, USDT, several currencies, but Naira is among them. All right? Now, we have to think about Africa. We have to look at us and how art affects us. We're not too fanciful about monkey pictures and panda pictures like that. We have to create African art and auction it on African marketplace and bring the world to our own art. Look at what we are doing with music. I think we look like we'll be around the same age. When we were younger, it was just Western music. You understand? We were born in the 80s, maybe early 90s, 1992, maximum. It was Western music everywhere. Now, I'm surprised. I'm not old though, but I'm surprised the way we have taken over music throughout the world. And that's because people like you, your generation, absorbed and embraced our own music. Now we embrace it and we made it better, and now the whole world is going after. That's the way. Same thing you do with art. Same thing you do with art. You get it? So we need African creators. We need creators. Come on, Hashgreed, create your work, sell it to Nigerians with what they can afford. You understand? Use volume to make money. You get it? Because the Western people, I'm an American as well, so I understand the way they think. They are gamblers. They like to gamble. In fact, the NFT you think you are buying is the creator that is selling. The creator has bought it. He just bought it with his own wallet, with a separate wallet, and is hyping the price up. So start with your continent. Start with your own people. The price they can afford. NFT for 10,000 naira. 100 people buy it. That's 1 million naira. NFT for 5,000 naira. 5,000 people buy it. That's 2.5 million naira. You understand? And then go, and then as you get better, you can begin to create higher price NFTs. So, how do you pay NFT on Hashgreed? Very, very simple. The fees on Hashgreed are in cents, actually kobo. To meet an NFT is like 0.001, KSS. So that's what now? 0.0, and 1 KSS is $1. That's like $0.001. And then if you meet on Hashgreed directly, that's times 5 of that, because we're using smart contract now. So on Hashgreed, you just, first of all, the first thing is to protect your artwork. So Hashgreed is the first NFT marketplace to have file certification, NFT, and DeFi in one environment. So it's protect your artwork or your music or your content by creating a blockchain hash of that artwork. And that blockchain hash is stored on the blockchain, and it has proof and a timestamp that you are the one that created it. All right? Then you create the NFT, just description. NFT is always one. All right? And then you put that hash into the description. You get it? And then you create the NFT. Then you take that NFT and go to art market. Now we have 14 different marketplaces on Hashgreed. 14 different kind of NFTs. We have art NFTs. We have e-commerce, selling and buying, goods, services as NFTs. Or no, not really NFT. We have NFT section for that, but with the smart contract, all right? We have product NFTs, we have service NFTs. Right now we are powering POS operators via NFTs. So NFTs are for investment, are for beating inflation, are for making money. So there are many ways to make money from NFTs, but let me just stay to this question. Is that come to Hashgreed and you will see all kind of NFTs on how you can make money from where you are right now as a creator or as a buyer. So NFT, like you said, NFT is more than art. There's music NFTs, there's movie NFTs, there's startup NFTs, which we have on Hashgreed, there's real estate NFTs. We are giving everybody one real estate NFT for free. That means you go to Hashgreed stand, you have 1,000 naira worth of ownership of a house, of a 5-bedroom duplex. In fact, multiple of that in Lekki Phase 1. So you'll be a co-landlord or co-landlady of a real estate property today.
People are not excited.
Alright, so there are many ways to make money in NFT, but I love what the art people are doing. But art guys, come to Hashgreed, let's package, because for example now, up to April next year, that house will be yours. Together, all right? We can have your art NFTs on the walls. You understand? We can do a lot of stuff. We come together, we'll just put our mind to work, and we'll take your art to the next level. We can have some kind of like a tourism house. People from all over the world are coming to NFT paradise in Africa. You understand? And then your art will just be great. So let us focus on our own artwork, give it 5 years, and then the whole world will be coming for your art. That's how we make money.
All right, if you're just joining us, this is Efosa, the CEO, the founder and CEO of Hashgreed. That is Adisa. He's the popular Baba Onilu NFT creator. And that is Tunji, who is the editor-in-chief of Panaromic. So Tunji, the next question. How do you know when an NFT is valuable and when to sell it? How do you know when to sell it?
Can you guys hear me? Okay, great. So doing your research is the cocoa. If you just jump into anything in life, not even NFTs, you get burnt. You need to look at the project background. Who are the people who are doing this project? Are they docs? Someone has explained. Docs means we want people to know who we are. Undocs means we don't want people to know who we are. You also need to look at the community that they have. Are they using bots in their Discord? A bot is AI that is just making it look like this Discord is public. You can get there, you see 250,000 people. This project is jigging. You jump into it. So also the links that are on the project only follow the official links. I heard cases of there being NFT fraud, and that's because people are not doing their research. If one alphabet, maybe the project is peter.com or ada.com, if it's ADDA, meanwhile the official thing is ADA, that double D can cost you all your money because no one's wallet is safe. So that's the response I have for now.
All right, so this question is for all of you. The allegations that you need to have long leg to sell NFT, you need to have connections to sell an NFT. How true is that? And what do you have to say about that?
It isn't 100% true, but in life, connections will get you further. You'll get you further than where you are. So having a good network, knowing where to position yourself, and connecting with people is definitely a big deal. The first speaker who I met here, I think I was the second. We started talking, and I got her contact because she's a lawyer in the blockchain space. That's not something I knew we even had in Nigeria until I got here. So she has been added to my network. You are here, you're meeting people who you've never met before, and talk to people, get their Twitter handles, find out what they do, because in the future you'll be like, this is where I met so and so person.
Yeah, I feel like networking is actually important in selling NFTs because for creators like me, I have to connect with collectors on Twitter, enter spaces, talk to them, tell them about my work, tell them what I do and all of that. Anyone that is interested in your work is going to buy it. Anyone that is not interested will just connect with you and follow you. So I feel like connection is really, really important.
All right, yeah, so we are doing it. We are an NFT marketplace, right? So we want to promote our creators. So definitely, we're going to create innovative ways to make you guys blossom. One of those ways is partnering with movie producers and having your NFTs feature in those movies. That's why I said, come to us. We have to do it. We have to produce. What I want is 10 creators between now and end of next year to be popular globally. That's what I want. So how do you need leg? We'll create the leg and the vehicle. We'll create everything together. So that once we lay the foundation, then we'll just keep leaping forward. We'll have people from America buy the NFTs. We'll just spread from there. I also have connections with the largest gallery in the world. You understand? And we're going to do partnership with them very soon. We're going to have some of the NFTs in those galleries. We have connections with Naked Art Gallery, the largest gallery in Africa, and we're going to work together with it. So just know that it's smart connections. Because we're looking for global impact. All right, that's what we do at Hashgreed, global impact. So bring your artwork, let us talk, and we'll just feature them very, very actively in all these sectors.
It's good that I'm sitting beside him so that I'll just collect his number. And I already have a leg here. There's a leg here already. So we know that the NFT space is not immune to fraud and theft. Can you help us share tips on how to stay away from fraud?
Yeah, so I think you said it all. Phishing is very, very bad stuff. But one thing I must point out, because I've been in the blockchain space since 2015, 2017 I started Crosscoin. Hashgreed is under the Crosscoin project, all right? And Crosscoin is Africa's first token project. So something about Ethereum blockchains, they are Turing complete. That means that the programming languages are global. Anybody can interact with the code because of the global functions. and stuff, you know. So even if you look at Ethereum white paper, Vitalik said we should be doing non-join complete, not join complete, you know, because it is, the difference is just repeating lines of code maybe 26 times maximum. But anyway, they end up doing join complete, and they are losing money every week, billions of dollars lost every year. Not join complete blockchain like cross blockchain, like Waves blockchain, where Hashgreed is, you know, cross and Waves, zero losses since 2017, 2016. That's because your smart contract is closed-ended. Your functions, the language is function specific. So you cannot just, somebody cannot just control your wallet, you know, public key or sender key from anywhere. You get it? So we have to understand, and it will continue. In fact, I think it was one of you guys interviewed me, you know, wrote an article for me, and I told them 2021 is NFT stealing. And just like January, just like that. So I have a problem with Ethereum blockchain and Ethereum compatible blockchains. Cross blockchain, Waves blockchain, and I hope we have more of those kind of blockchains, are more secure, and they will have the NFTs. But apart from that, like you said, you know the project website, verify from the Telegram admin, verify from the project admin that I'm seeing double D, I'm seeing double C, I'm seeing double A. Are you the one? You understand? So don't just click on any link, and they use money to get people. Click on this link, you get free $1,000 NFT. Everybody here, we love dollar, but that click will take all your NFTs, take all your money. So be careful. But apart from all that, there can be hacks on the smart contract. Now we're going to be having NFT bridges, NFT aggregators. They are going to get hacked with an Ethereum blockchain. That's what I mean. It's not because Crosscoin started on Ethereum and Waves. So I've used Ethereum before. In fact, we have even contributed a lot of innovations to Ethereum themselves. You understand? But there's that fundamental flaw in there. So be careful about the blockchains actually that you are dealing with.
So, like I said, right now the season is free mint because the market is down. We want to get on a whitelist and get something for free, and then buy from the primary market only. Don't buy from secondary markets. So you got it for free. It increases in value. Take your profits in crypto and in NFT. It's not about looking at Ethereum being $15,000. Meanwhile, you bought it at one something. Take your profits because you use that to diversify your portfolio. You use that to buy real estate, gold, any other thing of value, land. And then when the market is down like this, you have what you're going to use to survive. So you get free mint, primary market, buy from there, and then secondary market, once you see profits, take it.
Okay, so as a creator like me, you can get scammed. Like anybody can get your money from your wallet. So to prevent that, you don't have to like click any link, because that was what I heard. Like don't click any link, because if you send any link to me, I will click. So that is a way to like prevent being scammed or getting your wallet hacked.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, so very, very good point. Don't click links on Instagram. If you're a creator, you have to take yourself more seriously. Don't click links that you don't recognize. Also, your seed phrases, don't go and store them in an email that is public. Use it for Facebook, use it for Instagram. They can hack into your email. They can pretend, they can swap your SIM. So have a hard drive that is encrypted, that has password, and store your seed words in there. Or use a dedicated email that you change the password every week and store your seed words in there. Very, very important.
All right, thank you. Before I ask the last question, does anybody have any question in the audience?
Okay. Thanks to all the panelists for the great answers. So basically, my question is, I know we are quite approaching Web3 right now, but at the end of the day, the whole experience of the new Web3 is the metaverse. And of course, Facebook, one of the largest social media company just changed their name to Meta. So I want to basically ask, do you really see Africa playing a different role in Web3, unlike Web2? Because what we basically did during Web2 was we're basically playing catch-up. For instance, Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg had already built Facebook in series of campuses in US, and it was until Facebook had really gone big before we started hearing of something called Facebook. And right now there are series of meta projects out there, metaverse projects out there, and from these conversations it's more or less like Africa and Nigeria. We are still in the space of repeating OpenSea, because it's just now we are getting the revelation that you can actually, like when I saw that young man's post, it was so surprising that, oh, it is even now that somebody successfully sold a picture as an NFT. And please, did you sell it to somebody in Nigeria? So definitely, that means even as it stands, we are still the same way we were during Facebook. Social media was coming up, and we are still like that even now, because we are discussing Web3, we are discussing NFTs. But NFTs are just the beginning of the big leap in ownership of digital content. So, and at the end of the day, where all this comes in is Facebook was built by one company. Metaverse is definitely going to be built by series of creators working independently and differently. That means I could own an avatar for a game where probably my helmet was made by this guy and I don't know him, and my shoes were made by this guy and I don't need to know them. So this is really kind of like the first time that we'll really be experiencing a global contribution in terms of social media and online interaction. So first, I want to really direct this to Hashgreed and the rest. So what role do you see NFTs playing as Africans? Not just NFT as the NFT hype, but we Africans, how do we really take the big leap of playing first hand, not waiting for Roblox to have gone very big before we now enter into Roblox? How do you see NFTs and digital assets really approaching into this as representing the African space in Metaverse? Thank you.
Thank you very much for that beautiful question. So like I said at the beginning, it's us that will make it happen. It's us. If everybody in this conference right now, right, get on Hashgreed, we are planning a Metaverse project called Kings of God. Already we spoke with, I met with FA of Big Brother Nigeria. I met with Sauti. Sauti is among the people doing it, and other people I can't mention them right now. But we're planning a Metaverse project that is going to give you ownership of properties all over the world. It comes with the Metaverse, you understand? And then it comes with the game as well. So, and it comes with, just come to Hashgreed. But like I said, if Hashgreed gets 10,000, right, in the Metaverse, we sell our token, make noise about it. That empowers other projects to do the same thing. Because we have created the standard, or at least we try to do that. Another project can do something better, and we just, because Africa is 1.2 billion people. So like I said, I'm tired of us doing follow all the time. You know? Let creators come on Hashgreed and let us build our own metaverse. Because it's about culture. It's about culture, pretty much. So they have their own culture, right? And they will not respect your culture like the way you respect it. They will not even buy your art the way you think they should, the way you think it's being respected. So when you create hype around yourself, you love yourself. Look at China. They love themselves. They do one thing, it goes big, because that's the way they are in nation, that's the way they are. Anywhere in the world, the same thing, they shop in their grocery store, that's the way they are. You understand? Not only in tech, even in the normal world. So if we come together and build a metaverse, that have our ideals, have our culture, have our own teams, you understand? It should just go global. The same as you guys did for music. You guys made the video big, you made Kiss Daniel big, you made all these people big. So make me big, try to make me big. Make us big, and we'll make each other big simultaneously. Don't just progressive like that. It's just about us.
I think this session is wrapping up soon. So I feel like everyone that is here is passionate about NFTs, the metaverse, what can come of it. And I really think Hashgreed is doing an amazing job. We need to support him, support our own. The NFT space is, I guess, unofficially in 3 segments. You're an NFT artist, which is him and a few other people. You sell NFTs, as you just buy and sell. And then lastly, you're an NFT project. You have a team of people doing projects in the thousands. This is the Bored Apes and the likes. Essentially, if you had the opportunity to go back in 2010 and be an Instagram influencer, knowing the value that will contribute to your life today, would you do it or not? The answer is clear. You need to pay a lot of attention to the space and try and understand. It's not going to happen initially, come over time, but there is a huge role that blockchain, DeFi, NFTs and crypto is going to contribute to Africa's development. You can't send money from Nigeria to Ghana or from Namibia to South Sudan, but you can send crypto to somebody in Australia, to Egypt, Tunisia and whatnot. That is what gives this generation. And at a point in time, in the next 5-7 years, you'll probably be watching a movie and all of those names you see in the end credits may not just be names, it might be their NFTs next to it, and maybe they provided financing to develop an animation or a movie.
Yeah, thank you for that last point. So the last question for you is, they're already dragging me by my shirt to end this. So in 2 years' time, do you see the NFT space having so much value in Africa in 2 years' time? Do you see any value in the NFT space, in Africa, the NFT space, in 2 years' time?
Definitely, because we're doing a lot, and we are unique. We're having problems in Africa. We have inflation, we have devaluation of our currencies. So if we have, I don't want to go into politics, but if we have someone like Peter Obi as president, we'll be able to go into production and manufacturing more. So we have a lot of, so let us focus on our problems and use NFT to solve those problems. That's when we'll be able to have more capacity to build the space. All right. So in 2 years' time, I'm looking to see us releasing, minting new companies, their NFTs. That means NFTs, companies getting funded by NFTs and then you guys participating in those NFTs. For example, if you had invested in Flutterwave in 2016 with 100,000 naira, now you will have 117 million naira. That means you invested 1 million naira in Flutterwave in 2016, you have 1.17 billion naira today. Invested 10,000 naira in Paystack in 2016, you will have what now? 2.5 million naira today. So we are doing that for one startup right now, and if you guys put your funds in there up to 100,000 naira, in 3 years it becomes more than that. It becomes maybe 500 million naira, $500 million company, or $1 billion company, or $2 billion company. If we come together, you understand? And then you have more money for yourself and be able to build the space. So in 2 years' time, I want to see people getting rich, NFT millionaires. I want to see our artists, I want to see our creators selling NFTs all over the world. So we have to start working from today. In 2 years' time. And also take like 1 hour every week. Just think about, just send a message to your mind. I want you to produce the future of social media and send it to me. Because, like you said, 10 years ago, there was no TikTok. Was there even YouTube 2010, right? Now, these guys have collected billions of dollars from the stock market. How come they didn't know that 15 seconds video with the future? How come Mark Zuckerberg not see TikTok coming? That tells you that wealth is from ideas, not from money. Wealth is already inside your head. Just give yourself time. What is the future of social media? What is the future of content? Just tell your brain to give you that answer every day. That's what I have to do with NFT. Because I'm just saying Panda, Monkey, and how can NFT help Africa? It took me 2 months to realize that we can tokenize real estate en masse. 2 months. Now, startup NFT came out after that. So the future is in each and every one of us. It's not about me, it's not about you. Anybody can bring out the future of social media today. Just tell your brain to give you that answer. What's the future of social media? Who will remove TikTok from their seats? Can be this guy, you can't do now. You understand? So give yourself 1 hour every day. What is the future of social media? Let your brain give you the answer. Let your spirit give you the answer. It will happen.
Okay, so I really believe in NFT in 2 years' time because there are a lot of collectors that believe in what we do as an African. Like they believe in African arts, which are now getting into it, like buying it and all of that. So I really believe in African NFTs in 2 years' time.
I think like Hashgreed said, essentially 2 years from now, I don't think we'll recognize the NFT space, if I'm being honest. It's not going to be a bunch of pictures. You can probably have bought an Iniedo or a Wizkid NFT, and Wizkid is doing this end of year concert. You just go there and show them your NFT, they verify you walk in, you don't have to pay, no queuing, no nothing. Also probably an Iniedo movie, you just show them your NFT and it counts as a ticket. So it's going to transcend just a still image, video, music, to probably being a way of life. Your C of O could be an NFT instead of any physical document. So that's pretty much, no one knows, it's just unimaginable.
I hope it has value in 2 years' time. Because earlier this year, we saw that the hype actually went down early this year. And I keep hearing that people are making money from NFTs, but I'm not seeing these people. I want to be friends with them. Anyway, this is the end. But I see that they are still holding. So I'll just take one more question. Anybody? One more.
Good afternoon. I'm happy I'm able to ask this question. So this question is directed to you, Hashgreed. So while you were discussing, I actually bought into the idea of all what you were talking about. But let's know one thing. In Nigeria, the Nigeria marketplace, the Nigeria art market, we don't value ourselves, let's be honest. Now, I am a body artist. You see this, I take it everywhere I go. I create art. I can start painting on anybody right now at the moment. I've been creating work for years. If an art gallery was to have an exhibition, if I was to submit my body art, they will pick 10 paintings, 10 sculptures before they pick a body art photography. And it affected me in a bit. I should have started NFTs longer, like a while back. But because I was bringing in that same mentality that, okay, they don't accept body art photography. So I was trying to like create paintings and bring them on board. Now, luckily, it just followed my mind and I minted, and I have people connecting to my body art. This storytelling is very important. I see these people, I connect with them, I explain what my art is, and they buy it. Now, if I was to come on board to Hashgreed, how do I know those people? Or like opposite, there is a known marketplace now that from their wallet, you can connect to their social media handles. These collectors are there with charts, with okay, this is what this thing about. If I draw this, they don't know this. Okay, this I'll explain to them. On Hashgreed, is there an opportunity like that? Those are there places where I can connect with them? That's my question.
Connect with who?
The collectors, individuals that will resonate with my art, because my art is much more than just a picture. It's a discussion, it's something to discuss about. So is there an avenue for that?
Yeah, because things just happen in a day. OpenSea was a project, different project entirely, right? They funded by Y Combinator and they got some money and the thing was not working. Then they pivoted to NFT Marketplace. Now, somebody bought an artwork for $69 million. That's why you know about NFT today. So, if you want me to coin purchase of your body work for $2 million, can we do that? Should we group fake fake purchase. Just, we have to do that, we'll do it. So, yeah. Yeah. I understand what you're saying. I'm just saying that it starts from a very, very strong hype, which have done for us, all right? But I know some people who are very, very wonderful, like they're art collectors and everything like that. So just meet with us. Let's design a special exhibition, an NFT auction place, whereby they will be sitting here and bidding on Hashgreed. Instead of raising placard, let us create something. Like you said, storytelling is very important. Let us create a story and a solution with your body work about it, and then we will just go from there. It's just all in the head. So let's just start working together to happen.
All right, thank you everyone for joining this session. We have to go now before they tear my shirt into pieces.